I'll give it my all!
Unless the party vanquished Flazzard by sunset the next day, the ice encapsulating Leona would sap her life force entirely. Upon hearing the news, Dai and company wasted no time in deciding to execute a rescue operation that very night. At their disposal was a boat enchanted by Madarav they could use to reach the island, albeit with room for only 4 passengers. Dai, Mam, and Baddock volunteered to go. As they deliberated on the final passenger, Pop zoomed in, having mastered the spell. Satisfied with Pop's progress, Madarav allowed his student to board. Together with Goma-chan, the 4 set off for Valja Island. After they arrived, the party split. Dai and Baddock headed to the Dark Flame Spire, while Pop and Mam ventured to the Dark Ice Spire. Agreeing to reunite at Valja Tower once the curse field was no more, they each departed for the battles awaiting them.
It looks like there are guards here after all.
Let's get them! Ah! A Vaughn-style sword technique! Blade slash! Run! Baddock, let's do it!
Right! Let's give this thing a shot!
If we take out this one while Pop destroys the Dark Ice Spire, Flazzard's curse field should disappear. And then I can save you, Leona.
Here we go!
Look out! The spire, it's still standing.
Who did that? Come out! Oh, where did they come from?
We're surrounded. These are not Flazzard's soldiers. Was this a trap?
I am the commander of the Mystic Legion, Zabora. And this is Mistfern, commander of the Shadow Legion. We knew you and your party would split up to destroy the spires, and it seems we were correct. And now we have the perfect opportunity to wipe out you pesky gnats once and for all.
Then Pop and Mam!
Not even a hero can handle this many enemies at once. Whether you fear the Dark Army or not, you will lose tonight.
Very well. And once again, it's time for Baddock the Swordsman to use the Papnica single blade style. Oh!
Hey, Baddock! You focus on fighting off the mages! They're weak if you don't give them a chance to use a spell!
Right, I'm on it!
There's just too many of them. In that case... Avon? Ah! He floats like a ghost, but he's so strong. Who is he? There's just too many of them! I won't never back down!
Done.
This is dark puppetry aura hand? But I thought that was Hyoko's unique skill!
Hyunko may have learned his sword skills from Avon, but he learned how to manipulate the dark aura from Commander Mistfern here. The fact is, our friend Mistfern is the originator of that skill.
I can't move!
Die!
Whoops! You aren't going anywhere, you weak old goat.
I won't stand by and let some ancient gremlin call me an old goat!
What a pain it is having to deal with fossils like you, swordsman. Let the words of the dead carry you to eternity. Thwack!
What is this creepy voice I hear?
It is the dead beckoning to you from the netherworld. When you succumb to them, your life ends. This is the Blizz Blaze Curse Field!
Looks like we've stumbled into a trap.
This isn't good. Do you think Dai and Baddock?
We have to focus on the mission at hand, right? We gotta defeat...
So Dai is at the Dark Flame Spire. Then so be it. Either way, this is the end for the disciples of Avan. I suppose I'll just enjoy crushing you worms.
It can't be... That voice is one that I'll never forget! Hadlar, the Dark Commander!
So he's the one who took Master Avan.
He did, but I did not expect the Dark Commander himself to show his ugly mug.
I thought I should personally come and see you annoying humans defeated at last.
Oh yeah? Don't assume everything's just gonna go as planned, Hadlar!
You're that little mage who was there that day when I defeated the hero Avan.
That's right! I'm one of his students!
How hilarious! No, how very pathetic! The scrawny little student desperately fought all this way to avenge his precious master. Only to end up on this island facing a pitiful end.
Well, I might lose, but I'm not going down this time without a fight! And after what you did to our Master Avan, you're gonna pay for it!
That's right. So mark my words. You will never be forgiven for what you did!
And who are you?
I'm a student of Avan, too. A disciple!
It seems as if you had the wrong idea about me, disciple. I'm not really the one that took Avan's life. Kindness! That animal instinct kindness was his undoing!
You! Ma'am, no! He's powerful in hand-to-hand, too!
I'll make this quick.
Looks like we've stumbled into a trap! Ma'am!
Come here!
How could this be?
Ow! Hadlar's spell. It's even more powerful than last time. But how?
As a reward for defeating Avan, the Dark King granted me a new body, allowing me an even greater power in close combat, spells, and everything else. So now I have more strength than when I defeated the pathetic hero Avan. As you can see, this time around, you have no hope for victory. And your friend Dai has been pummeled by the Mystic and Shadow Legions, and is already gone.
It's no good. We can't beat him. maybe if it was just Flazzard, but with Hadlar and the other legions here, it's all over.
You will learn your lesson in my fearsome inferno!
Huh? That's right. I can't just give up. If I give up, then who's going to protect her? I have to protect Ma'am. And I have to help Die!
You're both going to burn! Sizzle!
I can't give up. Not until the very end! Here goes!
What? No!
I just cast Sizzle?
Impossible! How could that weakling mage's spell overpower my own?
Now's my chance while they're distracted! What can I use? This'll work! Ah! Sizzle! I did it! Ma'am! Did you see that?
Pop, that was amazing. I can't believe you really cast Sizzle.
Right? Me too! I wasn't even thinking. It's all thanks to my mentor! It was just one day of training with Matariv, but it feels like my attack spells have already increased in power! Thank you, mentor. We can deal with the Dark Ice Spire later. Let's go help Die and Baddock.
What a surprise. Amazing how that insolent human has grown. But now, observe and understand. There is always going to be a bigger force! Curses!
Isn't it something? That's the sound of Lord Hadlar using his most powerful spell, Kaziz.
Hadlar's here?
The Dark Ice Spire is being guarded by Lord Hadlar himself, along with his legion of minions.
Futile! Pure futility! No one can break free from Mistvern's dark puppetry aura hand?
Yes. Baddock! Gomachan!
Curse you and your useless struggle! You've merely prolonged your inevitable doom! All of you, attack! Who did that? Who would dare go against Zamora?
I would.
Crocodile!
It's you! First you disappear without a trace, then you show up and drop a boulder on us! What is the meaning of this?
I'm helping the disciples of Avon. I couldn't just stand by and watch your attempt at a cowardly little ambush.
You're mad. All of you. Ignore the others and take care of this traitor first!
You're joking, must be, because no one in the Dark Army can defeat the Beast King!
You're really alive! That's right! Pop and Mam are in danger! It's Hadlar!
Fear not. A mighty ally is headed for the Dark Ice Spire, and he's even more powerful than I am.
It's not the fighting I like. What I like is the winning!
They still remain. I did hold back so I wouldn't damage the Dark Ice Spire. She's still breathing. I should finish her off just in case.
Wait.
You survived as well. Don't worry. You'll both meet again in the next realm.
Please, I don't care what happens to me. Just please, let her go. I'll take her place.
I see. You're in love with this girl, aren't you? Oh, this is just perfect. Knowing that, I can't possibly let her live. You've scarred my body, you weak, worthless little worm. So now I'm going to make you watch while I take away the girl you love. This is the most fitting punishment for you, boy. I'll leave her on top of the Dark Ice Spire where everyone will be able to see.
You can't! Please don't, please! No! Mom!
What? The Dark Ice Spire destroyed? What? But you're...
Uncle, you're alive. It can't be.
Is this a dream? Where am I?
You're not dreaming, and you're not dead.
Uncle, you're alive. Oh, thank goodness.
Explain this to me, boy. How were you not destroyed along with the underground palace?
You're right, I shouldn't be here. But right then, in my final moments, I was saved by a great warrior. So you survived, Crocodile.
My steel hide can withstand just about anything. Plus, this Garuda here saved me at the last second.
But I was the one who tried to kill you. Why did you save me?
It was a soldier's mercy when you ordered them to treat my wounds. Mercy must be repaid in kind, that's why. Besides, from now on, you must continue to help Dai and his friends.
If mercy was really your intent, then you should have just left me to my death. I had refused to face my own weaknesses and turned my hate for Avant into a hatred for all of humanity. Maybe I would have paid the price for some of my crimes, but because I live, this shame will continue to be with me for all my days.
Uncle, I believe that the worth of a man lies in how much they are able to let go of the past, no matter how painful it may be. Be it a life in shame and reviled by all you know, so long as you walk a path that you believe in, is that not enough? The Garuda tells me Dai and his friends have headed north, probably to Valja Island. I'm going to go help them. It's the least I can do after they've reminded me of a warrior's honor.
Wait. You're right, Beast King. My crimes are too great. My demise won't absolve me of them. You and Mam, you were the first to ever shed real tears for me. In order to repay those tears, I must fight for the hero and his friends! Wait, it can't be. The dark armor blade. It was lost in the fall of the underground palace. How is it here? And it's been completely repaired as well.
They say a true weapon chooses its wielder. Perhaps this dark blade was restored and drawn here by the power of your renewed aura.
Amdo!
That's it. So long as you have the will to fight, this armor shall always find you. Unbelievable! I never trusted you, but for Crocodile to betray our forces as well.
You'll believe it when you hear him destroy the Dark Flame Spire. Can you stand? You head to Valja Tower with Pop and meet up with Dai. You just leave this battle to me.
Yes, but you...
Well, okay then. Thanks, pal. Good luck.
Hop, what are you doing?
Forget him. He said to go, so let's go. Like I'd let him touch you a second longer.
All traitors must suffer death. That's the law of the Dark Army. I'm going to make yours slow and painful.
These monsters aren't even worth my time! If you want to kill me, do it by risking your own life, you coward!
You brat!
Here goes!
Unbelievable! I never trusted you.
This ends here!
Impossible! How could this be?
Could have been worse.
Princess! Princess!
Beast King, Penguin Blast!
No! The Dark Flame Spire!
What an astounding attack! But if you ask me, Anguish Blast might sound a little too ominous now. How about something like Beast King Redemption Blast?
Not half bad! Thank you, old man.
The spires have fallen, so now it's your turn. I am no longer worthy to call Avon master, so I can't claim to avenge my master. For taking the life of my father, Bartos the Knight, I cannot allow you to live any longer.
You snotty whelp! Watch your tongue! Like father, like son, you both defy me! Be gone!
Have you forgotten my armor will repel any magical attack that you could possibly conjure? Prepare yourself.
Hadlar! Hey, I feel lighter. The curse field is gone!
Die!
It was Yunkel. He showed up and saved us.
That's great! So Hyuncle's a disciple of Yvonne after all. We should get going. Leona needs us.
Be careful, Yunkel.
He's stronger than I imagined. No wonder the Dark King likes him. And without my spells, I'm at a disadvantage. If I could do something about that armor, I see. Ah!
He's coming for the final showdown.
Bloody Scride!
You traitor!
That was a disappointing fight. It's over, Hadlar. It can't be. No one could survive an attack like that!
Unlike you, I have a heart on each side of my chest. I only needed you to lower your blade. Now, with your armor damaged, I'm going to fill it with pure hellfire. Caprice!
Curse you and your dirty tricks! I can't move my body!
So much for your mighty sword, then. While I still have my secret weapon! Now watch as I unleash the full power of my greatest spell! Can your punctured armor withstand it? Now take this, Cassis! I've won! You stubborn little brat! He's finally met his end.
Lord Hadlar, are you hurt?
It's nothing. I merely lost one of my hearts. We're going after Dai, and we will slaughter them all.
No. Dai and the others are in danger. I have to stop them, but I don't have any way to fight. What can I do? What weapon can I use? Life itself. Life energy. Basically, it's your aura.
How did you do that?
I just focused my whole aura. As a warrior, you cannot cast most spells. If your sword is ever lost, the only weapon you're gonna have left is life itself. If you find yourself in such a situation, you'll have to fight with your aura. But remember that the aura is an offensive life energy, and it'll be very difficult to control it. If your heart is full of malice, it can put your own life at risk the same way it does with your opponents.
I don't need that kind of skill. All I have to do is defeat my enemy with my sword, isn't that right?
Back then, I laughed at Yvonne's teachings, but now I understand. Now I know why he taught me.
It's almost impressive how stubborn the students of Yvonne can be. What is that? An extreme amount of energy is gathering at his forehead. Wait, is this his aura?
If it means stopping Hadlar here, Then I'll gladly use all of my life. Avan, my master, give this ungrateful student his final strength!
No! Get away!
Grand Cross!